I want to continue with the start off with the boss passive and try and beat Griswold 20 runs. So we've got a inventor run here, Enhanced Gunpowder, Round Guard. It's a bit annoying to have both of them as an option. I think I want the Enhanced quite a bit. I'm doing Kinetic Meteorite. I was actually planning on doing Constricting Chains, but I think I might save that for later. I think that one should be fun. I actually think it's not going to be that easy. Constricting Chains is an insane passive, but oh my, talk about insane. Okay, hopefully I enjoy this run because if my shots are going to be like that, I certainly think I should. Yeah, Constricting Chain should be exceptionally good, but it does have some downsides which I may not be able to properly balance for. Upgrading is extremely good with it, and alright, time to... I probably should have done that earlier. It does have some downsides that you definitely need to balance for, though. Upgrading is one of the best ways to go about it, which is... Ooh, interesting. Double store is very much like... Double store triple elite. I mean, I do have some pretty good passives already, so... It's not that bad. Oh, I think I just lose too much health if I do either of these options. I think I can't do either of these options. I lose too much health for the first option just from the fires, which I don't know if I'll be able to recover. And the second option, I kind of need my gold more now, especially since it's double store. That sucks. That is technically one of the unfortunate things about Kinetic Meteorite. It's technically a misnavigation passive, which always mildly unfortunate to try and use. It is still just solid to have, though. I do like the passive despite not liking the passive, you know? It's honestly classic for misnavigation passives. That's over already, wow. I'm actually tempted by symbol stuff. Should I add a 4-8 to my deck? In return, I'll go to 0 stores. Why did I love stores? No, I love stores. Only go to 1? Oh, you know what? Let's try and mess around a bit. This probably isn't wise with how much we've got in our deck and the fact that I didn't take the round guard. And okay, it feels much wiser. Other nonsense like that, but I don't know, maybe it'll work out. I don't know, it's a 4-8. 4 is pretty good damage, you know, it's not like a one upgrade on the splat could have gotten me arguably better benefits, as well as I could have potentially funded, what, like 1.5 white passive from the store. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Maybe I can hit some stuff, assemble stuff to make it worth it. Maybe I can't. Only one way to find out. Let's see if Kinetic Meteorite can pop one of those bombs. I mean, that works. We finally got rid of that silly pinger. Honestly, having an extra pinger in this fight actually mildly annoying to deal with. How is one meant to hit that? It doesn't feel like... There we go. It's ever really active for me to hit. There is no assemble piece. Hopefully the pieces I have of the assemble help me out in the elite fights. I just need 100 damage and I need 100 damage fast, so a critting splat orb can most certainly get me to 100 damage, especially fast. You can also apparently do a slightly more than that. Was a pretty solid shot one. One of the nice things about this passive, even if it is a misnavigation passive, it's just exceptionally good at getting gold most of the time. Oh, honestly, I'm fine with missing that. It's just not ideal. Oh my. I was aiming for the bomb there, but that was more like the shot I was aiming for, thank you. Let's see what you can achieve. I did not want to lose the bounces. Well, I'm sure everything will be perfectly fine. Close. Pretty close. Alright. Doesn't look like this first run's going to be a win, I'm going to be honest. Not really feeling it, but who knows. I do have some decent passives, that's for sure. Just don't... Okay, well that's a bomb baton. Very helpful for tempo. Until we get Minotaurs, in which case, honestly, still good tempo for Minotaurs just because the enhanced we've already got. Ow! This hurt. A lot. Oh. Well, let's see what this shot can do. I wouldn't even hate going to the left that much, but... Interesting. I want to bounce literally directly onto the Kinetic too. There we go. No crit available, but not bad, eh? I will, of course, shoot the terrible here for one reason and one reason only. Want to shoot my assemble the shot afterwards. Wow, who needs the assemble apparently? I mean, I guess I won't shoot the assemble afterwards. I mean, not bad, eh? Not bad. Oh, so close. Thank you. Alright, now we've got a 510. It's not going to hit a crit, but the good thing about it being a 510 is I shouldn't need it to. I mean, look, especially for a plants fight, that went exceptionally well, so really can't complain too much. Crits also refresh the board. I will simply take it. It's always a question when you've got Kinetic Meteorite, is it worth improving my refreshes? Or am I stronger without doing so? It's a tough question. It really, really depends on the run. I think... Damn. Oh, my targeting. That's fine, 96 wouldn't have done it anyway. Let's try something like this. Kinetic Meteorite does make it very hard to estimate how it's going to go, but looks like I got my bomb avalanche I so desired. Oh, I hit the refresh down. Not bad. I mean, like, one thing that has definitely been noticeable this run is just how good my cash collection is. And if there's one thing I love to notice, it's cash collection. Even if missing out on those stalls early on was a bit on the unfortunate side. Nice, skipped it right over the gold. It's fine by me, I guess. A rubble? Rubble with kinetic is always a bit of a funny idea. You know, I wouldn't exactly recommend it. It's best that I just pass through. Yeah. 150 gold. It's not bad. I believe in you. This second shot has to be real interesting. A bit more interesting than I can get it to be, I believe. So close yet so far. Well, I'll just take the same shot. At least I'm only taking... Yeah, no. Ow. Oh, really? Okay, thank you. I was gonna say, all I needed was one bomb for one of these shots, but it didn't give it to me any time earlier, so unfortunately. Now was the first time where I actually got the combo. I'll be fine, 36 health. I honestly can't be bothered healing just because I feel like... there are some high roll... No, I guess there aren't really that many high roll opportunities for me. So I really shouldn't have lost that much health there. Basically I need to get an elite here where I'm not taking a single hit, which is very doable, especially if I get a fight like this, but just not something I should be aiming for. It's really just not. I mean, like, if I get in... Perfect. That's one. Somehow that wasn't a second. Okay, well. I mean, yeah, let's just hit that twice. Why not? And then please do not hit refresh immediately afterwards. I really would just love 2 bombs here. That bomb is nice, but it does unfortunately refresh the board, which makes it like impossible to get more bombs. Please, it's right there. Come on, it's so close. Oh. Oh, good news is, and now it no longer refreshes the board. Good news is, I think this is good enough. Alright, 166 damage, but this is basically the last shot. Okay, good. It works. 26 health, that might really be enough. If I can just maintain my gold, that'd be awesome, but I don't think I can, especially not versus this guy. I'll just heal once. Technically, I really should upgrade the splitter once as well, but whatever. That's a recon. Yeah. I don't know why I picked up recon and then tried to greed. Recon puts me in a really solid spot, especially compared to what I had before. Now I can access my bombs for damage, and I can actually plan around like killing the tree in a timely manner, and it's pretty oh my god, it's actually pretty damn pleasant. You can do a shot like this, and it's just a solid 200. Right, click. This might sound crazy. In all my time playing Peglin, I've never discarded using right click. So I didn't actually know that it discarded. Oh, the irony. Well, um, slightly unfortunate, mostly because he actually deals a lot of damage. I can't really afford to take that much of a hit. So, well, 2 health. Alright, I am going to reset that purely because if I lost to a misclick, that would have just been really not ideal, I think. Like, purely because it was a misclick, I think that that's just a worthy reset. It looks like I still got a pretty solid bomb baton bomb placement, so that at least is nice. Because having at least one in this initial ring is definitely what I want. Now, it's still a very, very hard fight, and I fully expect to lose, to be honest. I have great tempo tools, but again, they're great, but I don't know how much I'm going to need to actually get a win with this. Way more than what I have access to, apparently. Wow. I didn't realize it would be this hard of a fight. Oh. I knew it would be hard, but I did kind of hope that things would line up. Okay, I know I said... Apparently I lied. I lied, okay? It feels... I've got such a good setup now. I don't want to let it go, you know what I mean? Oh, and then now I don't have a thing. Okay. Well, I wish that... Look, the board technically didn't refresh when I hit that, you know? Like, I'm just saying. Alright, and now we see what Splash Orb can achieve. That's really unfortunate. I was hoping for an accessible crit or refresh, but that just wasn't going to happen, it seems. I need you to live, unfortunately. Let's see how much damage I can get done to the tree. God, again with the nonsense. I just can't work with that. Well, we'll see what we can achieve. I don't expect it to be much, to be honest. But if I can get this bomb combo down here, then there's actually just a lot of damage involved there. I definitely am going to need to shoot the horrible just because it's better at hitting bombs, and there's one dude right there that I definitely need to hit. What are we thinking? 175 health. Do I just need to shoot straight for this refresh? Because I think I do. I killed them last shot, so he's moving this shot, so should also discard. There we go. Now 175 health, honestly pretty doable here. Okay. I definitely deserve that loss, I think. Honestly, I think, here's the annoying part, I think I actually would have won the... Oh, that's round wrong class. I think I actually would have won the first time around if I didn't misclick. Yeah. It's the kind of thing where, like, I've never really pressed Kinetic Meteorite, hello. Never really, like, pressed right click. So I just didn't really know, I guess. I have Turtle. I do kind of like I have Turtle, but that does mean I'm turning down a... Yeah, sure, I'm totally fine with turning those down. They do provide tempo and power towards the end, but let's be honest, I've got Kinetic Meteorite. The chances that I actually use Repression Course is probably lower than normal, even though it is an amazing passive. I really think that I already lost this run. Can I just reset this run? So here's a fun fact about this map. It's completely miserable with either Meteorite. I've actually lost custom runs where I've rolled this fight purely because I have a Kinetic Meteorite, and like I just haven't been able to kill enemies in time, so I've just dropped so much health that like I'm actually just gonna reset this. It is pretty funny, isn't it? But that map is actually just miserable for meteorites, so honestly that might actually be a big problem. I didn't really mention it earlier because there was other shots I could take in it, but the plants map with the 5 plants it had on it previously, even though it normally has 4, is also another one of the same. Strange Brew. I think I might just go, because I can get all blocks, right? On this class, I think I might just go Sling Tempo. Wow. I mean, look, it's battle first, and we actually have tempo from our starting passive, so I'm nowhere near as scared of this fight. I'll let it play out a little bit longer than last time, at the minimum. But again, like, these fights where it relies on you getting a roll to get good damage, Suddenly when you bring Meteorite into a custom run with it, you can be seriously lacking in damage. It's very possible. That should be able to get 30 damage without me needing the refresh. So the refresh here is actually really nice because I can just pull off a shot like that, which is basically guaranteed 100 damage. It's not guaranteed 100 damage. I thought it was basically guaranteed 100 damage with the Selfless Sling, but I was mistaken. 6 when they deal 3. Perfect. And now, again, I can just try and pull off a shot like that, which hopefully worked out better than last time. Good. I feel like I never see Pebbles as an option to double. Yeah, sure, this works. To buy, because I would buy them this run. I definitely want to try and... We always embrace the lightning. It's seriously level 2. That's just such a huge tempo boost. It really is. Boom. Alright, that's actually mildly spooky because I'm not sure that you're actually going to hit this bomb. Okay. Honestly, I just wasn't expecting it to. I presumed the Kinetic Meteorite would just throw it onto the other side of the board and it would just fly to the bottom of the map doing nothing. But no, I got lucky. Yeah, so I would like to build towards Pebble Comp just because that would be insanely fun if I could actually pull it off. And Kinetic Meteorite with Pebble Comp is very solid, honestly. It's pretty good. I don't expect that to happen though, and I do have a level 2 Ball Lightning, which does lean towards a few things. 69 gold for an orb with Kinetic Meteorite with a store at 2, 3. Let's say 4. 14 damage for 52 gold, wow. That's just kind of a bargain. I would like to go left. It's unfortunate, depending on what I hit. I see. Let's just Stupid Pebble. It's fine, but the most annoying part here is the navigation. Yeah, I did actually consider duping my entire deck there, but that's just a horrible idea. For horrible reasons. Oh my god. No. No. How much more stealth event loss was that? Like, simply, respectfully, no. I'm not dealing with that. You know what I will happily deal with though? A good slime. This is exactly the kind of passive I wanted for this run. I'll now focus fully upgrading Splat Orbs. I'll like buy out chemical... I see. Buy out chemical hazards. I have a whole game plan for this. This is actually what my win condition was. What I was planning on doing for this starting Kinetic Meteorite. I just needed to find the pieces for it, and then I could commit. It looks... I think just having one single good slime should be enough, because with Kinetic Meteorite, sliming and particularly Splat Orb as well is just a very good game plan to have into it, I think. So it's what I decided was my best course of action. I do think Kinetic Meteorite is a solid passive. I do think it's also not going to be very easy to complete without relying on something like this. Oh my god. It would be interesting running a custom run just to try and get enough gold to spend for that, because like that's crazy, man. Like we'll probably go here and then go boom boom, just skip out into actually maybe not even skipping out. I'll probably skipping out on 2. Just because you just can't afford that much. Even if you go full greed, you have to literally go full greed pacifist if you want to be able to afford that much. Because the thing about full greed is you actually just close out the run so fast. The fight so fast that like you don't actually have enough time to get gold. And picking up an orbs in there is insane. I love it. I actually do want to go left, but that's fine. Oh my. So I have the option to do an upgrade here. Orbium upgrades are obviously amazing, but when you've got Orbium with durable or sliming, which is what it is in this case, there's the rule of 2 or 4, and I kind of like keeping it at 2, so we're just going to upgrade the Splat Orb. Because of course if a peg has 3 durability, you either want your Orbium to be tapping twice or tapping thrice. I see another one of these fellas. It's spooky, but I think I'll shoot down the middle. We'll see what that does. It looks like 300 damage is on the table, but unfortunate. Very close. I was hopeful, but we've still got a bomb here, right? Yes. Whew, nice. That's just solid. It's nice to get that. I'll try this shot. I don't actually imagine that it's going to be able to achieve what I want, but I mean, I guess I got to start excavating. Yeah. This is the rough part. Well, we got there in the end, but at what cost? The answer is this. Our health is now non-existent. Oh, I missed the refresh. Perfect. Alright, I need to pull off that shot and then roll into the bomb. I'm honestly just shocked that worked. Straight up. I think this is not going to get enough damage, so hopefully the pebble can finish things off before he gets a chance to hit me. Yeah, the good slime definitely coming in handy, but there goes half my health. Plants will just simply do it to you. I'm tempted by that, but I don't think I shall. Alchemist Cookbook, Power Glove. Power Glove Orbsium is exceptionally good. Alchemist Cookbook is definitely tempting. Especially since... I'm just going to take Power Glove. Mole. Obviously meant mole's not the best. I probably should have thought about that, but I didn't check which boss I was fighting. At least an upgrading game plan is decent into mole, I think. I don't know. I think I'm just going to end up potentially regretting not having an Alchemist Cookbook into mole. I think that's the most likely outcome. But having the Orbsium Power Glove is just too tempting, you know? I simply got to do it. Yeah, I'm not sure Kinetic Meteorite is going to be able to handle it. Just being completely honest. Just a tad worried. What am I trying to hit? I'm fine going to one store and just removing once though, that's the thing. But also going here just in case I miss navigate is also potentially unfortunate. I'm not going to complain too much. I know I said 2 and 4 is like the rule for Orbsium, but even at 3, even at 3, it's still not bad. Wow. There are some tough decisions here. Like just saying my reloads are good, let's just take these two, as solid. Just saying let's just take the good passives and move along, also very solid. Just saying I've got a lot of good orbs in my deck that I want to be shooting, so let's discard and get to them, and then have word on stake for when I get to the reload, or have refresh shield so that I've got a good shot. This is tough. This is pretty tough. I'm fighting mole. If I had cookbook, short fuse for mole would be insane here. It would be beautiful. Best foot forward as well. I think I simply play for this. I will limit the short fuse later. I think that it's probably going to be a passive that I wish I had later on, but I think I've just got to take that combo, especially if I can pick up a bad cheese. That was exactly what I wanted. Yes, a decoy or a round guard. You know, either of them would be stellar. I think this. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that's just a significant amount of damage thanks to the power glove. Interesting. I was not expecting that. Bye bye. Let's polish you bombs off. Perfect. One. Does mean that I still work though. Bang bang bang. Very good fight here, just like minimal health lost, which is definitely what I was after. 36, we have an upgrade on the splatter orb at the ready. We have a restore orb. My discarding is pretty damn solid. Nobody else is solid? Wait, bad cheese win condition for mole. It's so spooky, but I do have a heal as well. Doesn't sound that bad. You know what? That hurts a lot. Okay. This is actually looking... You've got to be kidding me. Oh, man. That's not annoying in the slightest. Oh. And now Bad Cheese claims the kill. Great. Oh, that's just unfortunate. I was just hoping to recover a bit of health here. Unfortunately, doesn't quite line up that way. In a perfect world, I hit one bomb here. Oh, sorry. Oh my god. I forgot they deal more damage. That was the correct path if I hit one bomb, but I didn't hit one bomb, so it wasn't the correct path. I'm just trolling. Oh, I see. And then I proceeded to do that as well. Oh my god. I don't know what's happening here. This is crazy. Misplay after misplay after misplay. Technically, the first one, it was a misplay, but it wasn't really my fault. I tried to target and I misclicked, and it ended up being very unfortunate. But we continue on. Maybe we try and claim some bad cheese value here. At the minimum, I definitely do want to reload. 100%. Let's try and hit some of these lovely, lovely bombs now, shall we? Or perhaps not. Yeah, the refreshive does make it kind of hard for us to hit the bombs, especially combined with the meteorite, but like, meteorite refreshive is just such a potent combo that I absolutely had to take it. It's just lovely. Rubble. Swoltorb. Swoltorb does tempt me for sure, but shan't. That works. Alright, just had to double check if this was still the Subtle Sling run, but no, I remember what happened to that run. Alright, horrible. Show me just how horrible you can get. My game plan is still I'm still planning on killing the tree. Something I still plan on doing. Oh god. That was atrocious. Alright, let's try and get you out of here real fast. Not exactly the best at following through on that game plan. I should kill you on discard. That was a very big misplay on my part. I'm now going to go a bit crazy and just try and get as much damage here as possible. It's probably not the correct play, but god damn it, is it the satisfying one? Oh my god, I forgot. It's halved. Oh my. Not ideal. What damn though. Did I get a third bomb? Did I? It's such a big deal. Oh, I didn't. Alright then, horrible. I need you to walk so that Obsium can run. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful. Here you go, Obsium. The keys to the kingdom are yours. 611 health, and oh my god, that did not work out. Oh, am I dead? I think I made some misplays. I think that could have been a win, but oh well. That was a good bit of fun at the end there. I played a bit poorly though. I think that's a very fair statement. Alright, we have another enhanced. If I could get another bomb, I thought that would certainly be huge. It's the keys to the kingdom, right? Like, it simply allows me to win. Another spicy map, cool. Cool. Triple elite, if I so desired. I mean, that's way more interesting than missing out on the... Yeah. Alright, that means I can spend a lot of gold adding cool orbs to my deck. Cool orbs that synergize well with enhanced combat. I mean, that's basically every single orb in the game. Jackal Blannon. I'll pick up one passive and then we'll see what kind of synergies I can get with orbs based off of Unicorn Horn. A nice passive, but not exactly the most synergy-based one ever. Doesn't really scream, you can now pick up this orb's going to be really, really good. As opposed to some of the other passives in the game. Like, if I'd gotten a damage boost, that Jackal Blannon would have been so much nicer. I do have Unicorn Horn. Oh my, is there really? Well, isn't that grand? Yeah, of which there are quite a few of those combos in the game. Obviously, like, Shuffle Orb is one of the main ones. Bob Orb is also a classic for what I've got right now. Shock Absorber as well. Yeah, but so many orbs that like the second you pick up this one specific passive, boom, they become an entirely different orb. I'm trying to get some gold just because I can buy whatever orb I want and upgrade it however much I want, and I don't have to worry about spending it on stores, which is both a blessing and a curse. Here. But for that I actually do need to see an interesting orb, which might be a bit hard. I really don't hate high school that much, but I don't think it's the play here. I mean, let's just yeah, I really shouldn't be losing health. It's really something I shouldn't be doing, but I mean 4 gold is 4 gold, right? Like 4 gold is not 4 gold. It just so happens that interesting shot. Not bad. I love my mistargeting on this map. It's really bad. I just always forget to change my target immediately. Can we claim our value? Perfect. Good enough for me. Alright, let's just fly right past it. Alright, easier said than done apparently. Ooh, what about that shot? That looks pretty cool. It might look pretty cool, but it doesn't really achieve what I want. Certainly not. 61. It's asking a lot if I don't hit the crit. I think that would have done it though. Again, unfortunate. 75. That's asking a lot even if I do hit the crit. No, what? You lied to me. That's not what you said you were going to do. Oh well, whatever will I do? You're not going to lie to me. There we go. Unfortunately, it's too little too late. Extremely unfortunate. All of the nice pegs are gone from this map. And getting rather hard for me to actually pull off good shots. There we go. Insane. Alright. Look, that was not a very pretty fight at all. It was honestly completely atrocious. But in terms of how much of an impact it has on this run, it has a lot, because I just picked up a bubble from it, and well, is that going to help out so much? Alright, please don't troll me here. This could be seen as trolling me. I would like to think of it as it's not. It's actually being very helpful, but who knows, maybe I desperately required that 8 health. Either way, level 2 Bob, Enhanced Gunpowder, Kinetic Meteorite should be able to handle quite a few elites, including this one. I would like to get a solid bit more damage than that. I was hoping for a bit more again. Let's see what you can achieve. Again, I was hoping for a bit more. I'm noticing a theme here. Alright, there we go. We actually get a crit this time, which is pretty nice. I think I'm going to need to hit this refresh. No recom, so can't use that. I'll try this. Alright. That was a very, very effective boss fight. Went much better than I expected. I still have one more fight. I don't actually have one more fight before the next elite. Technically, it's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. I think that's worth spending 10 gold on. A lucky penny, wow. Yeah, no, that is insane here. Exactly what I'm after. I really want to greed, but no. It's just a bad idea. I could have gotten 1 gold. It's a fair statement. Oh my. That's actually really, really useful. I imagine it's useless for Area 1 because... Oh, it's actually useful. Wow, that's honestly even more shocking. I did not expect to be getting a boss where it was useful for because the odds dictate that you won't. Oh my, I get this fight again. Isn't that lovely? Oh, that was a really bad first shot. Very silly targeting on my behalf. I forgot I have multiple crits. I do not need to... Okay. You can see why I desperately wanted to upgrade the Ball Lightning. I kind of got the distinct impression it would make a large impact if I did so, and Yeah, it made a pretty large impact. Honestly, it made a pretty large impact even when not upgraded as well, but doesn't mean it's still not going to be very, very valuable. It's actually not ideal, I guess. It's so nice that they have the same amount of blind. It's just neat. Alright, good stuff. I do actually need to shoot this shot, unfortunately. Surely you can do some things. Yep, not ideal, but I did actually get one dodge, and that makes it a whole lot more manageable. Oh no, you've got to be kidding me. Wow, that's so unfortunate. Oh, let's polish you fools off. Alleviation. Oh, Betsy's Hedge, Overwhelmer. I do love the damage benefits you get from Betsy's Hedge, and the fact that it's +6/+0 is kind of a big deal. I mean, look, these events have been incredible so far. This was just a really, really good Area 1. Can you imagine if I don't hit a crit here? That would be crazy. It would be even crazier because I didn't get my targeting right. Yay! How many times today? Too many is the answer. Oh, you know what? This is actually a pretty good shot for not hitting a crit, apart from that one specific crit right there. The good news is... Oh, wait, no, oh god. It's unfortunate. At least it missed the crit though, actually. That counts for a lot. Yeah, this Betsy's Hedge is doing damage. Oh, so close. Alright, good fight. Very good fight. Again, just want to play on the safe side. Probably won't, but there's a chance. Pocket Watch counterfeit crits. Honestly, Pocket Watch Connect, not bad, but I think I'll just take the counterfeit crits. I'm very happy to try and fully play towards crit damage. Yeah, it's technically potentially making Betsy's Hedge worse, but I think that's a fine hedge. A fine hedge. I didn't even do that on purpose. Interesting. I did think you would actually hit one singular bomb at least, but I guess I was mistaken. Really? Wow. I'm shocked. 2 bombs was beyond your power. It's crazy, man. But you know what isn't beyond your power? This. Bam! Oh, wow, that was just a solid hit. Alright, it sucks, of course, but... Oh, good shot. Alright, watch this. Nowhere near as cool as I was hoping. Unfortunate. The good news is, though, this shot will show him who's boss. Oh, it most certainly did. I was definitely correct to press the heal button, though. My health got... Wait, what? You lived? You lived? That's cheating. Oh, you're joking. Please tell me I didn't just take... Oh, it's just free health loss. Oh well. Should be over... Thank god I got that dodge. I would have been mad if I took that hit. Oh my god. This... Wow, okay. Wow. Thought this fight was already over, but it's not even celebrating too early. I just simply thought the fight was over. Like, what? Oh, alright. Unpretentious amulet. I don't think so. Defresh potion when my refreshing capabilities... Maybe they deserve to be this bad. Wait. Who am I kidding? Defresh potion Betsy's Hedge. Oh my god. Whew. Whew. Good stuff. Good stuff. I like the sound of this. Let's just take care of you. Say goodbye. I just need to hit the bombs, so... Whew. So this is specifically what I'm talking about, where I can now just pull off shots like this, which is just like, and then it bounces into a crit. It's super cool. Super, super cool. So I don't have a nice map here. I really don't. I guess it's left. I guess I'll go left. Alright, all I need is like one healing source, then I'll be so much happier. Preferably not super boots though. Anything but super boots. Super boots is a great passive and all. It's just I'm pretty good at popping my pegs and then not refreshing them. So I would kind of rather have anything but. You can pop all of their shields, right? Dispose of them. Okay, you can just dispose of them, I guess. Not what I meant, but you certainly achieved it. Special button. Alrighty. This is literally the maximum possible. Wow. I mean, that's impressive, because I'm playing Spaventa, like, not really the class you expect to get all of this crit nonsense on, but if it works, it works. Oh, right, the mirror fell. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot. I was trying to look there, aim for my refresh, just like, where's my refresh? I probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, okay, I forgot how valuable health is as a resource. I thought I'd hit another bomb, but I didn't. Which suddenly makes it very, very not worth it. And realistically, yeah. There's just no other choice. 235, it should be enough to do a lot of things that I wish to do. So we have Jack-o'-lantern, which sounds pretty nice. Peg upgrading, which I don't know how much I care. But you know what? I think the time's passed for the Axe Me Anything. It actually would have come in handy before. I'm also kind of tempted not to add stuff to my deck. No. The Jack-o'-lantern is cool. I think maybe it wasn't worth the health. I think I just take neither of those though. I'll keep my gold. Alright, not bad. Let's get the Jack-o'-lantern maxed. It's after all a pretty solid orb. Okay, so 10-4. Immediately hits the crit. Nice work. I guess hitting the crit is very much allowed though, isn't it? A bit unfortunate I can only kill one of these guys. I did get offered an overwhelm earlier, but I didn't take it. Which was a fair choice. Very unfortunate that guy's alive on 50. He barely escaped the wrath of the lightning orb. You're done. You're just done no matter what I do. Yeah. Even if I hit a crit. I mean, this is just a super cool bounce, isn't it? Holy. Yeah, this combo cheats a lot. It achieves a lot. Rubber's Orb does tempt me, but I don't think I shall. You know what I shall do though? I shall press this button once. I do have 2 sources of healing, and as nice as Word on Stake is, the cookie was a future investment. It's not exactly giving me any value right now, is it? That being said, that slime pickup, very nice. I like it a lot. Don't really have the best kill strategy here. Kind of just wait for the bombs. Which is fine. I just kind of presumed I wouldn't be the best at hitting them, but wow. Yeah, okay. I love how I hit the crit and the damage, like it decreased by a ton, but it's still just so much damage. It's crazy. Yeah, this Kinetic Meteorite Morbid combo is working. I'm really happy to see that this boss passive is simply working out though. I was a bit worried, I will admit, I actually was. It's great, but it has its downsides. Talk about has its downsides, this actually is very unfortunate. I think this should finish things up though. Barely, not. I just need that, thank you. Oh right, oh thank the Lord. That's not helpful because it's a healing slime. I still add it to my deck, right? I still add it to my deck, but it's so much less helpful than it could be. I'm also going to press the heal button once because I am a coward. Very worried about my health, and I'm not sure how good I am into that fight. I haven't really thought about it that much. Hopefully I can heal up to full here. That would be nice. Don't know how possible that is. No, bomb is just always the correct pick, especially with morbid. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking it wasn't. Should just be able to get a ton of value off of it. There's no shot I don't hit a crit here, but that's just totally fine. Oh my god, I need to sort some things out apparently. Yeah, perfect. Let's not shoot a bubble directly into a healing slime. Good stuff. Okay, wow, yeah. Nice to know that that heal I did was worthless. And all it takes is a simple ball lightning shot like this, and then boom. All it takes is a simple terrible shot like this, and then it's admittedly not as much damage as I was. It really isn't. Wow. Let's try something slightly different, I guess. Okay, that actually got kind of scary towards the end. I wasn't expecting that. 85 pincer maneuver mental metal. I think we'll take the pincer maneuver. AoE is pretty good after all. And pincer maneuver might be the difference between them living or dying. Okay, I have two choices here. I'm not gonna have that many pegs to convert on the second shot though. But also my extra AoE powers are not real. Whatever, let's just shoot the ball lightning. I should be shooting it away from crits, but it's just like not possible that it's not gonna hit a crit. Alright. I have my doubts, shall we say? Something like that? Yeah, something like that. Now, how does one expect me to pull that off? Because I really don't think I'll be able to pull it off. Yeah. That's fine. Whatever. I'm still entering on a lot of health. Morbid? Double Morbid is just like so awesome, I can't turn that down. Now, should I be picking up orbs because they're awesome? Maybe. Probably yes, actually, you know. And I wonder why I lost these runs at the start of the run. At the start of the video. Alright, for hitting a crit, 1000 damage certainly is pretty nice, isn't it? Must admit, not complaining. There are an awful lot of crits on the board. If this wasn't a Jack-o'-lantern, I really could pretend that I can actually not hit them, but unfortunately Jack-o'-lantern is rather good at what it does. What it does is hit things. But adding pets back onto the board. Oh my. That was looking awfully spooky for a few moments there. I mean, something like this. This is what I mean by the fact that they make things dull is like really the downside for a lot of builds. Oh my. That's pretty solid. I'm just not going to bother with the bubble. The nice part is because of this slime, I can actually kind of tank it for a bit. And that's apparently what I needed to do. Just didn't bother killing the painting, sure. As funny as that would be, it would probably be a pretty bad idea. I hate the idea of going super bounce with Viridian. So this one's probably going to kill me despite the fact that I have slime. This one is probably just a really bad idea with Meteorite, so yeah, guess we'll just take Molly Ball. It's pretty cool passive. I like it. Oh, nice. Should be rather simple. Do I believe that I'm going to kill the mirror on the first shot? There's a decent chance, honestly. I would have guessed no, but as I said, there was a decent chance. I mean, just gotta do a shot like that. I'm not getting as much damage from this nonsense as I thought I would, but the Morbid Orb certainly does help out with that, doesn't it? Triple Elite single store. I mean, when you put it like that, yeah, sure, why not? Am I good into elites? I mean, I'm terrified of Mr. Ghost. That does not sound pleasant. that mean I'm bad into elites though? One thing I do know is this mob orb is just awesome. Actually, just awesome. If Spin Bench Originality didn't want me to have unique orbs, then I would totally be adding another mob orb to my deck if I found one. Oh, me oh my, this might be a bit... Okay, no, we're totally fine. A bit scary, but we were all good, as it turns out. Oh my, that was horrendous. Well, the good news is they're all just donezo here. Well, the active ones at least. And the fact that I've got all these lovely damage reduction slimes on the board already is just perfect as well. I'll save the Mordor for the next shot, I guess. Since it should be pretty cool. Not bad. Not bad indeed, but you know what is pretty bad? State of my health. As I mentioned, my healing effects still not the best. I feel like I really should just be terrified of elites. Like, there's no way I can just justify the triple elite, can I? The blind was cool because I thought it was going to build out more towards it, and then it kind of hasn't, so it's been a lot less cool than I actually expected. What the hell happens if I do that? A cool shot? Oh, you know what else is a really cool shot if it doesn't hit a crit? Which it hit a crit? Oh yeah, you know what else is a cool shot? Honestly, 12-8. By all means hit a crit. Feel free. If you hit a crit, I very much trust that you will still deal good damage. Pumpkin pie. Yeah, sure, should be pretty cool. Was this the run where I turned down a super boots early? I don't think it was, but it could have been. This actually scares me. Also, hello, don't aim towards the crit. What am I doing? I'll just do that, I think. Yeah, that's why it scared me. Well, cool roll. Yeah, pincer maneuver here, mildly unfortunate, to say the least. Unts. Mildly unfortunate. I really just have no refreshing capabilities, don't I? You'd think I would have found one at this point, but that's just not the case. It simply isn't. How did I hit a crit? I don't even know where the crit came from. God, this was horrendous. I really thought this would win. And then this fight happened. I guess I was just mistaken the entire time. I made a mistake. That's a cool bend. It was a very cool bend. Is it enough? Doesn't look like it, does it? Wow. I thought this one was looking pretty good. I had some good combos. I kind of thought I would find some pieces to finish it off. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, so that was 1 in 3 blind there. I'm just saying, like, they had a pretty healthy chance to miss. I had some cool orbs in my deck. My healing was... Look, I really thought I'd just find one way to refresh. Was that asking for too much? Like, oh my god. I actually was going to be, what's the word? I was going to make the correct choice. I was going to not go to the triple elite. I was going to do double store instead. But it seems that my choice was made for me. Oh, wow. I wanted to end this video with a win, but I guess not. I'll be returning to Kinetic Meteorite later.